The Sulphur High basketball team is on a winning streak. Coach Adam Coleman joins us.
Hey Gavin, how's it going today?
Good. So, tell us about the St. Ed tournament and how that went.
Yeah, we had, during the Christmas break, we chose to go play at the St. Edmunds tournament over in Eunice, Louisiana. We had 3 consecutive games on consecutive nights, and so we opened up with St. Charles High School out of the New Orleans area. So it was neat to get to go experience playing some teams outside of our area. St. Charles, very well coached team, had a big kid who was committed to play at the collegiate level, and so we were very fortunate to come from behind and get a win in that first round. The second round we played Mamu, who is incredibly athletic, play a very similar style game to teams in our district. And so same thing there. We had to come from behind. Our guys made some adjustments within the game and came from behind to win that one for the semifinal win. And in the championship game, we played a very well-coached team in Notre Dame who was undefeated going into that game. And so our guys were able to play against a Notre Dame team who showed some gimmick defenses, played some things differently than what we've seen all year long, played some triangle and 2 against our guys. And so their ability to kind of make some in-game adjustments and still execute within that game and win a tournament championship was a really, really good feat for our guys. And that carried over into the next night. We had a 4th game. We went to Welsh and picked up a win there at the buzzer. And so, yeah, guys are playing very well now, starting to believe, and it's been really fun.
So what does it mean for the team to win a tournament championship?
Yeah, they just know what we already knew as our coaching staff, that they have potential in them to be champions. And we talked with them about earning that name of a champion. It's more than just winning a tournament championship. Being a champion is something that you do every day. It's the way they approach practice every day, the way they approach their classwork, the way they approach the mental focus of each game. And so just living up to that name of being a champion. And we've already seen it in our practices, in the approach on the next game that we've had. And so to win that tournament championship, I think was just a realization for our guys of their potential of what they could achieve. And so I believe it was our first tournament championship win at our school in quite a few years. And so there's a lot of good things that come along with winning that tournament championship.
Varsity won 2 more games this week and got to play on an NBA court. Must have felt cool.
It was a really neat experience. Monday night we played at home against Iowa High School, who is considered to be one of, if not the best team in our area. And for us to get a win against those guys, again, just is helping building that belief. We're in year 3 now with this coaching staff. And so for the guys to go get a win like this, Iowa 3 years ago had beaten us by 55. And so our guys have come a long way in a short amount of time to beat a team as well coached and as athletic as what Iowa is. That win helped boost our power rankings, brought us all the way up to a number 12 power rating. And so that is, as far as I know, the highest power rating that we've had in a really long time. The next night, we got to go to New Orleans and played at the Smoothie King Center prior to the Pelicans game. We partnered with the New Orleans Pelicans. They have a program called Court of Dreams, and our guys were incredibly fortunate to get to play on an NBA court prior to the Pelicans game. It was just a great experience for our guys. Most guys haven't even been to an NBA game, much less got to play on an NBA floor like that. So very cool experience.
Is there anything you want to tell us about the upcoming game Friday?
Yeah, we have a matchup with DeQuincy High School on Friday. It's a local game, and so we'd love for our community, our student body, to be in support. DeQuincy is a team who has had a lot of success in football. I want to say they got to the quarterfinals in football. Most of those guys who are on that football team are also playing basketball. So guys who know how to win, very good competitors, and they're starting to hit a stride now that they're about midway through their basketball season. And so it was a tough game for us at home last year, so we expect this to be a worthy opponent over there at DeQuincy. And so, yeah, looking forward to another opportunity to compete and extend our win streak. That could be number 8 for us, and that would be the longest win streak that we've had over 3 years.
Wow. So who's in this week's player spotlight?
Dawson Artigo. Dawson Artigo is a 3-year starter for us, is a senior for us. Dawson, throughout that tournament, was a steady scoring option for us. He has provided great leadership for us in some adverse situations. And so Dawson Artigo is our player spotlight this week. Like I said, just love that young man, love what he means to our program outside of just the game of basketball. The leadership that he's provided for our program has been incredible.
The team wants to recognize a teacher for the spotlight?
Sure. Our teacher spotlight this week goes to assistant coach Chad Barmore.
I get a teacher award for being such a good teacher lately.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Coach Barmore is in his first year as an educator here at Sulphur High School. He does a really good job over at the freshman campus. Our players selected him just for how much above and beyond he goes to help them with their academics with our particular program. He does a great job of making sure they're on top of their studies, provides tutorials for them. He's a jack of all trades. He was a very intelligent guy himself, scored well over 30 on his ACT, and so it allows him to provide some academic help for our guys in areas that they need it. And so our guys wanted to recognize him.
Well, thank you for joining us this week, Coach.
Thank you, Gavin.
That's all the time we have for now. We'll catch you next week.